What is going on, everybody? It is that time again. Halloween every year. You know, Walking Dead comes around the same time all the time. So we're going to go ahead and jump on into this. I actually just finished binge watching season 3 of Fear the Walking Dead. Needed something to like pass the time with no Game of Thrones going on and all that. Um, and I don't know if it was just me, but usually I'm seeing it like on YouTube, on TV, the promotion of like Walking Dead's coming up this week, Walking Dead premieres this week. It's all, and I didn't see anything at all. The only reason I found out Walking Dead was coming on tonight was because I was scrolling by AMC this past weekend, and they were showing they were binge watching or binge showing a marathon of last season's Walking Dead, and I'm like, is that premiering this week? And it is. I always thought it came out the 30th or like the 20th, closer to Halloween, but it is what it is. We're about an hour late because we just got done watching that Patriots game. Oh, it was so great. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Last season, when we left off, was finally the coming together of all the communities, whatever you want to call them. So we have Alexandria, Hilltop, and the Kingdom all together versus Negan, which you could say everything he has is about the size of those three. And did we ever get an official name of what the trash people are called, or are we just going with trash people? I'll go with trash people. And it looks like they kind of will flip flop with whatever side they think might be winning. But after what they pulled initially, I don't think that we should be taking them back regardless if they change that, because I don't think they can be trusted. Um, that's my take on the whole situation. Predictions for this season. I did when I was out watching the game. I heard that this episode was crazy. I don't know if that's just because it's Walking Dead and we haven't had it in a while, or if the episode is that good. We ended up losing. I'm trying to think of the main cast. I think we only lost 3 people last season. Abraham and Glenn, first episode, and then we didn't lose anybody else until the very last episode, that being Sasha. I didn't rewatch the season before that. I usually do that with every show that I watch: Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, etc. I usually rewatch the season, but I didn't. So I don't think we lost anybody else. No Daryl, Rick, Michonne, Carl. You could put Aaron kind of in that group. Rosita, Glenn. I mean, not Glenn. Maggie, Jesus. I mean, they're all still here. So I know a lot of people are kind of think that Walking Dead is kind of old, and it's kind of like, how's it going on for this long? It's kind of rinse and repeat of the same thing. Um, Move to an area, there's a governing boss that has a community somewhere. They end up fighting. We win, lose like 1 or 2 people along the way. Something happens to our community. We got to move again. Rinse and repeat over and over. Um, with the farm, the prison, uh, now Alexandria. So that's kind of what's going on here. So I'm interested to see. And I think what would change that would be if more characters started dying. I don't know how step for step the show is along with the comic books, but maybe if you're a comic book reader, you know that we might lose a big character or a lot of characters this season. I'm not sure. But we'll go ahead and see how it goes. Now remember, it's the same thing. AMC Walking Dead is the same thing as HBO. I think you're only allowed 10 minutes of footage, so this will not be the whole episode. It'll be shrink down into the 10 best moments that I think will be great. We've been talking for 4 minutes. Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 1, titled Mercy. I don't think there's any other point to cover other than everyone's coming together. I wonder how long it's going to take for something to happen, because after the season premiere last season, I'm not gonna lie, I love Walking Dead, but it was very, very slow paced. Um, so we'll see. We are pressing play, season 8, episode 1, right now. Oh wow, Daryl's that close. You're telling me nobody saw that?
If it's the others, she today, my sister.
Oh my god. She's just chilling in the truck bed.
We practiced.
The
We've been through it over and over again.
CGI looks a lot better on the
We all know what was
on
coming
Shiva.
again this morning. That we may have to live in uncertainty for days, maybe more. That we have to keep our faith in each other. If we can hold on to that with everything we have, the future is ours. The world is ours.
The flippin' horde is covering the highway. Jesus. This flashback again. Is it a flashback, flash forward? Like, where is he? I don't know if this is him right now, thinking back to when he was originally in the hospital, or if this is him post Negan fight just coming to. That's what I don't know where this is based because he looks a lot older right there than when he woke up in the hospital first time. So I'm just confused. Is he thinking what his life might be like? I don't know. I feel like we're getting so many like places in time because right there he's sweating, looks like he's been fighting, and then we get the opening. Yeah, I'm trying to piece together what's going on time wise here because it looks like he's currently getting everybody ready. But it also looks like him with the sweating and the bloodshot eyes looks like he's either towards the end of the fight with Negan. He's been injured in the fight with Negan and he's just trying to like hold on and stay conscious. Or the fight's completely over and he's like losing it and he's thinking of he's dying. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's never really ends up in that hospital bed. He's just thinking about it as he's dying. I have no idea. They're in the blocks. They've got like all the insight. How did they get this information? From Dwight? I mean, he would be the only one that would know where these lookouts are and everything. I don't know where they would have gotten a thing of notes from. Unless Daryl stole something while he was held captive.
It isn't. You made it like that.
Probably my most redeemable character. From hating him to being one of my like top 5. Gabriel. He's turned into one of my favorite characters. And it's looking like they're setting up every single episode. I don't know if it starts this episode. We're going to have the war and the fighting going back and forth. Every single episode. I'm sure we're going to get some like flashback episodes of people's background stories and stuff. But if we have battling and fighting going on every single episode this season, that's how you turn The Walking Dead around for sure. Now, if we get another like 2 or 3 episodes of them setting up, trying to get closer to Negan, takes 3 episodes, they finally get there, takes another episode, then people will probably start complaining. And I guess it is smart this time. You can't take everybody, but I mean, Carl and Michonne are some pretty big heavy hitters. They're just going to leave them, but I mean, I guess it's good protection to have left behind because they're pretty strong fighters, but are they worth leaving behind? And Rosita, she's so unstable, you can't bring her. She needs to stay there. She'll probably end up sneaking out and going anyway.
Here we go.
I want to know what they plan on doing with this horde. Are they plan on directing it
10,
to the compound, and Negan's
9,
compound? I mean, that's got to be the.
8, 7,
And you know what's crazy? So I
5,
binged
4,
watch season 3 of Fear the Walking Dead.
2,
I thought I had
1.
seen all the hordes, the biggest hordes they could be. That horde that was led through the desert was the biggest horde I think we've ever seen on Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, anything. It was huge.
Okay, close enough.
And if this is
All right, let's
anything
go.
like it, or double the size, it's. Wow. Wow.
Well, shit. I'm sorry. Didn't mean it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, here we go. Does it go down right? See, then we get another flash. I'm pretty sure this is a flash forward. I don't know if Rick is like recovering from a gunshot, if he's been bit, stabbed. Is the battle over with and he's just reflecting? These time skips are. I don't know. Oh my god.
That's where he went.
I was just thinking,
What do you have to say to
how,
Rick and the
where was
Big
he?
Gold,
Was he back at
Frederick?
Hilltop or?
The hilltop stands with Negan and the Saviors. No, this has to happen now. It's the only way.
Yes, Gavin, please. I like Gavin. He just kind of he doesn't want any trouble. He just wants things to get done.
You're
And
gonna make me count.
oh my God, Rick is
Okay. I'm
he's gonna
counting.
count.
10, 9, 8, 7.
This is not gonna go well. They're gonna get ambushed. He just started spraying. That's what I wanted them to do. Don't waste the ammo. Don't waste the ammo. Don't waste the ammo. Don't waste the ammo. I don't get the point of the shots. What's the point of taking out the glass? Why do we just fade to black? Wow, they took out the gate. Negan got hit. Oh god. Rick sees, all he sees is red right now. He's so zoned in on Negan. I feel like he's just gonna go in. Don't do it.
We have to leave now. It's not about you.
Yeah, I was about to say don't.
Not about you.
He's gonna leave Gabriel there. He's gonna take the car and leave him. No, 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 no. The episode? Ah, that is it. I'm gonna make it a point to not watch episode previews this season because I feel like it's just better to go into. So overall, pretty good episode. I mean, if we're rating out of 10, I'd say 7.58. It was again kind of a setup episode, but because it was a season premiere, it kind of goes higher than a normal setup episode. We didn't see anybody die, anybody that has any importance to the story. Um, just recapping back, the only way that Rick and everybody gets those lieutenant posts and time and everything, that has to be from Dwight. There's no other way they find out that information, because I was thinking to myself, how is Daryl and Tara and Morgan and everybody going around setting these bombs off and stuff, or setting the bombs to be blown up so close to Negan's compound? I mean, they're really close. You think he's got scouts, he's got so many outposts and patrols. You figure they would have been seen at some point, but if they're taking them out and then moving closer as they're taking them out, I can see that going on. But the fact that nobody was like reporting back, like I don't know if they have communication, uh, and they're not getting anything back. You think they would want to go investigate that. Um, but it looks like that's what that was. I think when Dwight was on the walkie talking to that girl, they were talking about not getting anything back from the outpost communication wise. So I think they were going to see what was happening at the outpost, and then Morgan and Daryl blew up their caravan. That's what I think. I might have heard that completely wrong. I'm just trying to figure out how long they go in between times of not hearing back from their outpost. That's my one question. Number two question, that random guy that was talking to Carl that Rick shot at, kind of not really. Do you think he's just a random in this episode, just happened to be there, and we're not going to see him again? I mean, we didn't get a name, anything. Do you think he's a part of a community we haven't seen? Is he just a random and is never going to show up again? I have absolutely no idea. The Oceanside, Ocean View people with all the girls, when we went and took, I don't know if we took all of their weapons or most of them. I know the majority of the girls wanted to fight. I don't know if it's been brought up in the comic books, if they do or not. Do they ever come back around full circle? Maybe you don't have to tell me so it doesn't get spoiled. I wonder if they end up being brought back, because you see that Gregory ended up telling Negan that they clearly don't have the numbers to compete man on man wise. So does that mean they outsmart them? Because right now, I mean, Negan's place is in a shit show. He's got hundreds of walkers at his door. His barriers blown up. His outposts are all taken from what we've seen. And clearly somebody's leaking out information. Does he end up finding out Dwight? Does he end up torturing Gabriel to get that information? Does he think it's Eugene and ends up killing Eugene? I have no idea. But Negan is definitely behind right now, but we know at some point, whether they're coming from an outpost that even Dwight doesn't know about or something, you figure Rick's group is going to end up getting circled or something happens at some point. And then my other major question was, does Gabriel survive that at all? I have absolutely no idea. He's locked in a trailer with Negan, hundreds of walkers outside. I don't even know if Negan's people know that Negan is in there. They probably do if they see all the walkers trying to bang on the door. But from what I saw, I don't think Negan is armed. Gabriel's got an automatic weapon on him. It just takes 1 point and shoot. Even if they struggle, I mean, it's a 50-50 shot. I don't know. But overall, that was a pretty good episode. Again, I didn't see the episode preview, so I have no idea where we're going next episode. But it's looking like the way that was set up, it's looking like it's going to take another 2 to 3 to maybe 4 episodes for Negan to retaliate it all, because he's got to get out of there, rally back up the people, kind of fix what's going on his end, like barricade that stuff off, and then he'd kind of be prepared to attack. So I figure we might have 2 or 3 slower episodes until Negan can kind of get things in order, and we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, episode 1, season 8 of The Walking Dead. Let me know your guys' thoughts, comments, opinions on it. Did you like it, not like it, etc. And yeah, it gives us a show to watch. The Walking Dead is back. I can't wait. We will go ahead and try to do My Hero Academia Tuesday, Boruto Wednesday, Saturday, Dragon Ball Super, and then again, Sunday will be Walking Dead episode 2. So like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,